Good morning, everybody. Terry Daniel here, voice actor and coach from Minneapolis. Happy 4th of July weekend. I hope you all have relaxing and fun plans. I'm just going to sit in here for 11 hours a day and watch fireworks on YouTube. Okay, let's get down to business here. And voiceover is a business. Voice acting is a business, and that's exactly what I want to talk about today. There's a lot of people that tend to kind of, they read stuff online, but they don't read all of it. They'll read maybe a couple of pages out of voiceover book, but they don't read all of it. And they just assume they can take shortcuts and just begin a voice acting career without any capital. You have to think of this as like any other business. Think about if you wanted to start a plumbing business or a landscaping business. You would have to have some capital up front to start that business. And based on, I would say, 1 out of every 3 inquiries I get, whether it's via Facebook Messenger, Skype, or even an email, people say, "Well, I want to start a voice acting career. I need to know where the jobs are." And some people get frustrated. I even saw, I don't remember, I think this was in a voiceover group on Facebook somewhere. Somebody's like, everywhere I look to get into voiceover, it costs money. That's because it's starting a business. You need capital to start a business. Would you say that if you were trying to get some information on starting a plumbing or landscaping business, or you wanted to be a painter, or you wanted to get into real estate? A lot of people have I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people have misconceptions that this is just some quick way to make some cash. And I've said this in many of my other YouTube videos. You have to do a lot of research, and you have to spend the money on coaching. You have to learn the acting of voice acting, and then it's absolutely mandatory to get a couple of professional demos produced. It's the first thing a production director is going to tell you. It's the first thing a talent agent will tell you when you pick up the phone. Because some people say, "Well, you're just toting your coaching services, and this is all business for you, Terry Daniel." Well, try calling talent agents. Go ahead, call like 20 to 30 of them around the country and tell me what kind of answer you get from them, because they're going to say the same thing. I'm speaking from experience because I was pretty stubborn when I started out too. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to spend all this money on training and demos. I can do all this stuff myself. I can find a couple of scripts in a magazine or newspaper. That kind of dates me because I got started in voiceovers back in 1989 when there wasn't an internet. So I would take, stuff that I would find in the newspapers and magazines, and I would record television commercials and then try to practice them back. And then I tried to record my own demo on a Panasonic boombox. Oh, please. That is a memory I wish I could have removed from my brain. So I stumbled and tripped every step of the way. I got yelled at by a couple of agents because I kept trying to send them self-made demos. It's just it's a ticket to nowhere, honestly. So if you're passionate about starting a voiceover business, and you don't have any capital, you don't have any savings, you don't have any credit left on your credit cards, do as much research as you possibly can before you are ready. Save your money, because you're going to need some type of training program, whether it's with us or another coaching service around the country. There are some fantastic services out there with really strong, intensive one-on-one coaching. And you can't take the shortcuts. I see people asking in forums all the time, "I want to get into voiceovers. I want to start now. I don't want to put any money into it." And again, I'll go back to what I said at the beginning of the video. Imagine if you were starting a plumbing business or a landscaping business or, any type of business. Voice acting is a business, and it will require some capital up front to get started. Think about the training. Think about the demos you're going to need to get produced. Think about the gear. You're going to need a microphone, a preamp, some headphones. It's not going to cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. A nice quiet area of your home, or maybe like a couple of walk-in closets. I mean, you'd be surprised what will work in your home, apartment, or condo when it comes to recording. So it's not like, you have to sell your house in order to, afford equipment. But again, there's going to be costs associated with starting a voiceover business. So don't take shortcuts. If you're really passionate about doing this the right way and taking all the proper steps, you have to get some training up front. So if you're interested in working with us, it's really easy. Just send me an email, terry@universalvoicetalent.com. I'll be more than happy to send you some information. I have 3 other coaches on my staff. Really, if you tally up the years that we've all been full-time voice actors, it's about 60 years plus. So you would be working with not only good teachers, but also talents who are actually voice actors. So drop me an email. The important thing to do is to just get started and doing things the way they really need to be done. My name's Terry Daniel, voice actor and coach from Minneapolis. I hope you have a terrific 4th of July weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.